Good morning, dear candidates. Today we are touching upon a subject which is a bit different. And a lot of questions have been asked by the candidates. And in my own experience also as an interviewing officer, interviewing every day 3 to 4 candidates here, and also as Commandant and the President of the SSB, I have interviewed large number of candidates. And one very important factor which can make all the difference is your body language. How you conduct yourself, how you communicate, because your body language actually displays your inner personality. And let me tell you, this is one factor which makes a big difference. Not only in the interview this body language is handy, but in all your duty tasks, and of course in the interview, in your group discussion, in your stage 1, except the psychological test, virtually your body language comes into play in every test in the SSB. Now, how do we ensure that we project the best in us? The moment you go for the interview, how you sit across in front of the interviewing officer, whether you are displaying your anxiety, your tension, your serious nature, it all comes into play in the first 5 minutes. You can easily differentiate a candidate who is calm, who is cool, who is collected. It takes just a minute for the interviewing officer to know that whether the candidate is at ease with himself or not. And otherwise also, you know, in the interview technique we have some rapport building questions just to make the candidate at ease with himself. Then only a proper interview process can go on. Now, when you are answering, the first requirement is to be at ease with yourself, to be cool, to be calm. You have to practice this, and you can learn this by meditation, by enhancing your self-confidence and ensuring that you have a good self-esteem. What does this body language constitute? I think the first thing is your sitting posture, which I already explained to you. You should sit at ease and in a relaxed manner. The second thing is your eye contact. Whenever you speak to the group, whether it is in group discussion or in lecturate or in interview technique, that you should be looking at the eyes of the examiner or the fellow candidates or to the interviewing officer. Eye contact is very important. Some of you just avoid the eye contact, which is a sign of weaker personality or lesser confidence. Other than that is when you communicate, the modulation of your voice also bring convincing power to your arguments. You know, if there are candidates who speak in a very flat tone with no expression in their faces, their face doesn't speak, their eyes do not speak, their hands movement doesn't display anything. And can you believe, dear candidates, 60% of your expression is through your body language. Only 30 to 40% is by actual communication. So how important is the body language? So when you speak to a group or to the interviewing officer, your whole body should be able to communicate with him. And it is through your facial expression, your eye contact, your hands movement, your head movement, and your body movement. This all is conveying a message to the interviewing officer. Dear candidates, not only speaking is important, but also listening is equally important. You know, in the SSB interview particularly, they ask very long questions. Therefore, you got to be listening properly, you got to be attentive, and this also can be displayed by your body language, how attentive you are. Let me tell you, if you are cool, if you are calm, your listening skills will improve. And as a leader, let me tell you, you got to be equally good. Sometimes, even if you are not listening, you have to act as you are listening very attentively, because it will be a disrespect to the other person if you behave in a manner that you are not even paying attention what he is saying. So your listening skills are equally important whenever someone is speaking to you or you are being asked a question. So in short, in the body language, I will only repeat myself that when you go for any interview, for that matter, any assignment, whether it's lecturate, group discussion, the first and foremost is controlling your emotions. Let me tell you, if you speak with energy, if you speak with enthusiasm, you speak with smile, you speak with voice modulation, it displays your confidence. It displays your self-belief, self-esteem, and faith in yourself, and which overall creates a wonderful impression in front of the interviewing officer or all those who are sort of assessing you. So dear candidates, just you got to keep these small points in mind. I'm sure you are going to do very well. And let me tell you, in SSB Short Academy, we make sure that you minimum practice 4 lecturates, 4 group discussion, 4 times stage 1, and 2 interviews. And that will ensure that you are well prepared before the SSB. Dear candidates, large number of our candidates from far off places are already contacting us for interview, online interviews, for online psychological test, and now fairly large number of candidates are also coming for our written coaching. So SSB Short Academy at Bangalore is available to you to provide you the best training in the country, whether it is for the SSB or it is for the written examination. Also, if you are not available for this training because if you are working or you have some tight schedule, yes, you can of course avail this online interview and online psychological tests. Let me assure you, this will provide you a comprehensive training before you go for your actual SSB. We are getting a wonderful feedback already. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you for watching this video. Make sure that you like this video and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for all the future updates. If you're new to this channel, then do check out our other videos as well. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram.